From the gun, the running back looking for room. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Could be an alley. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
4th and inches, Keith. It was 4th and inches.
To give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Makes the catch and he's free. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Makes the grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Trying to get this defense off to a good start. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field to score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The run inside. It's Hosley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. It's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And that is why you call it a safety valve. You avoid the quarterback getting hit, and you also release the pressure that's being applied on the offense.
Defense is going to have to think about this in the future because you live and die by the blitz. It's great to try and get extra bodies getting after the quarterback, but then you risk running backs leaking out of the backfield and hurting you in the passing game.
Quickly out to the tight end. Snags it, and there's running room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Takes the handoff. It's Hosley. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Moving out to the right. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Lofts one high and deep. Got it down the field. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
As a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Fires toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And I know that play broke down. That is one the offense, I think, would like to have back because you practice these type of scramble situations all week long. Quarterback this time flush to his left. These receivers have to break their routes off and work with the QB to try to give him a place to go with the football. And that time, just not able to give the QB anywhere to throw it.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's caught downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown.
Makes the grab in their space. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And these plays are so hard to stop, man. You're giving your elite speed guys a chance to get to the edge in the most crowded part of the field. So it wasn't a home run, it wasn't a touchdown, but you like those little positive gains that makes the next down more manageable, and you like getting your playmakers in space.
Gets the back moving.
Booster. Ready, go.
Gonna look downfield again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
And the Noles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Hey, take it. Keep. Go!
And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Daniels. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Takes the easy completion. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you. Running it between the tackles, he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab, it's Harris. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going to the running game. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Booster, booster. Jet. Let it go.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it right on the field. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. A touchback. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Here's a little room there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Got it behind the line. It's Allen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
Running inside. It's Addison. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air, it's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Sharp. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Yellow Jackets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll go with a direct snap. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Wants to fire on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. The lone back's got it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion.
Sweep. Level. Chip. Bubba. Go.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go. It's a fake. He's going to throw it. He's not even going to get close. Knocked out of bounds well behind the first down marker.
Man, everybody loves a fake punt until it doesn't work. And how about the defense? Great job being aware, not falling asleep. That's what happens. A lot of times you fall asleep, you give up a big play, give up the first down. They were dialed in, they were ready, and they stopped the guy just short of the first down.
Sends it back in motion. Finds some pressure. Might have a chance. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Yellow Jackets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, to give, looking for room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might be calling a hot route. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Oh, that is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, you think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's. Wenke, Winston, Ward. Dudes that could change the game. Heisman Trophy winners. Every defensive coordinator was scared every time they had to play the Seminoles because of that vaunted passing attack. And this guy, I think he has D coordinators seeing ghosts because this guy can play at a high level.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Daniels. They've got the screen set up. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up 4th.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready?
The offense changing the play.
Booster, booster.
Motion from the wideout.
Go, go.
On 4th down, going to the air. Right down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking for the edge, it's Hosley. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the 1st on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Dealing with a 2nd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll field the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Under fire. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming.
Booster! Slide! Rock! Slide! Rock! Jet! Sweep! Hey, move! Go!
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Mendoza. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 1st down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball